good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to Nancy Drew, The Secret of the Old Clock. Before we go and talk to this guy over here, I did a thing between the episodes here. Here in this book here, we've got, where was it? The golf course poem. Poem on the golf course sounds like numbers to me. So yeah, I looked at the video. I looked at the poem on the video of in our previous episode, and I actually wrote down the highlighted words and then the numbers because it did say sounds like numbers. So we had ones, which is obviously 1. We had 2, which is obviously 2. And then 4 is 4. 2 is 2. 8 is 8. And then we had another 2, which is 2 as well, I guess. And then we had S plus heaven, which obviously is 7. So, yeah, I did that between episodes. And then I figured that I probably won't be going into town in this episode yet. Because money is a thing. And Nancy's father did tell us to remember to buy more gas when the tank gets close to empty. So I'm guessing we need to spend our money on gas, and we have a finite amount of it. So I don't want to be just making unnecessary trips to town and back. So I think I'll want to do everything I can here and then go into town and do everything I can there and then come back and so on. Just be efficient with the use of gas. And I figure we can do this thing before we go into town, because Bard Bounce is the game at the inn. And this poet, I don't remember what the poet's name was who had written the poetry book in Emily's room, but it's probably either the surname or the first name of that poet. And then par on my miniature golf course, we can do that. And Gloria's middle name, we can probably ask either Emily or what's her name? Emily's current guardian for Gloria's middle name. So yeah, we'll do this, or try to do this, in this episode. So we'll first talk to the guy there, and then we'll go to the miniature golf course, see if I can do this par thing there, and then the rest of this stuff we'll find in the inn. I wonder if we have to then enter these like in the correct order. Bard Bounce, poet, par, Gloria's middle name. We'll see if they need to be in order or if they just need to be entered in there and the order doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go and talk to this guy.
Am I to assume that you have the correct solution to that logic problem?
Yep.
Right here.
Let's have a look. Why, you appear to have indeed found the solution. Well, since you've proved yourself to be intellectually above average, which means talking to you should do me no harm, what would you like to talk about?
Oh, we have several things here.
When and how did you meet Josiah Crowley?
Last summer, while on my way to the university for a conference, I stopped for a bite at the Lilac Inn. Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table with an elderly gentleman who, like me, was by himself. As soon as I told Mr. Crowley who I was and what I did, well, he insisted that I give him a training session that very afternoon, and was so thrilled with his progress that he demanded I stay and teach him everything I knew.
So it was his idea that you set up your school in his house?
Oh, I know rumor has it that I somehow tricked him into it, that I insinuated my way into his home, but I assure you that was not the case.
Were you surprised when you found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer, people who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
What's in the carriage house that's out back, do you know?
That was Josiah's workshop. I assume it contains even more detritus.
Have you ever played Bard Bounce?
The game that's in the parlor of the Lilac Inn? Never. Such frivolities are an inexcusable waste of cerebral energy.
Have you ever made par on the golf course that's out back?
Young lady, I've never set foot on that golf course, let alone made whatever par is.
Would you happen to know what Gloria Crandall's middle name was?
I haven't the foggiest.
Well, all right then.
It was nice talking to you.
Drop by anytime.
Okay. You don't have anything else to say, right?
Now what?
It was nice talking to you.
I'm sure it was.
Okay. So, I'm thinking let's go to the golf course. And we'll see if I can do the thing. Over here. It was over here, right? Yes, it was. So, I need to pay to get the ticket thingy. I can pick up these already. And then I need to pay for the scorecard. And hole 1, hole 2, hole 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 holes, and we need to make par or under. Okay. Oh. I was hoping I could save here. Let's see. Oh, excellent. Let's see.
I hit it too hard.
Three, 4, 5. Okay, so made par on that. I'm thinking we'll save, right? Yes, overwrite. And then we'll go on to hole 2. So the par on all of these was 5. Can I jump over there? Like, do I have to follow the course or can I make it jump over? Maybe I do have to follow it. I was hoping to get it to the top there. Okay, that's 2. Three. 4. 5. Good. Okay. I didn't think I'd make that. Save. Yes. Hole 3. Okay, so there's like a bit of a tunnel there. Do we wanna go in to the tunnel? I guess we might, right? So like, let's see. Can I get it into the tunnel? Come on. Well, should I just redo, like, immediately? Sand. 3.
I hit it too hard.
Okay, yeah. That's definitely a redo. Load that. I want to see if I can get it in there. So that's 2. 3. 4. Good. So that's another save. Yes. And then 4. Okay. There's a plane. And there are several holes. What? Oh, this is probably gonna be a redo because obviously if I put it there, there's no room to hit it like very hard. I'd have to go off the screen to hit it very hard. Oops, yeah, that's gonna be a redo, like, already. Load. And hole 4. Okay, that's pretty good. So 1. Is it the hole at the end that we need to go into? Ah, I thought it would bounce like in a nice way. And now we're kind of, the cursor is at the edge of the screen in such a way that I can't quite aim it the way I want to, in the kind of angle I want to. Okay, I almost got it in there. Oh. Oh, it can't cross that. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be a redo. Absolutely. But at least I know now that it's gotta go there. Or like we don't have the whole thing on screen. Load that. Yep. And then hole 4 again. We'll start from here. What if we go into one of these holes here? Ah, that takes us here as well. It just takes us here from a different angle. Ah. Didn't bounce quite the way I wanted it to, but there we go. That was good. So I'm going to save again. Save that. Yep. 2 more holes to go. Hole 5. There's a crab here. Is it going to grab the ball? Well, this... Oh no! Okay. This could be very tricky. Please, please, please. Aw. But that was pretty good too. So, save. And okay, now I need to make the last one in 8 or less. And we'll be fine. So 8 or less for the last one. Where do I want to start? I guess I maybe want to start like here. Or not. This is not a good position to be in because I can't.
I hit it too hard.
No, I didn't. That was fine. Okay, gotta aim it. Ah. But I think...
There we go.
Yeah, nice. Got it. So, I gotta put it in here to get the prize, right? Card.
A little toy pony.
Yeah, it's a pony. Okay, so pony from the golf course. And, now we gotta win the game at the inn as well. Oh, I'm so not gonna...
That was a close one.
Yeah. I learned from the first time that it's very easy to fall in there.
Got it. Looks like someone recently had a key appraised.
Cool. 1 metal key, determine current resale value. So it was possible to catch it. Was that something? No. It was just a leaf that the sun hits in a nice way. And yeah, I can't really go to the backyard or anything. Okay, so let's go in. And we'll play the other game as well.
What's cooking?
Have you met Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
Somehow he knew who I was before he even saw me.
He came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time, I told him. I don't usually give that crackpot the time of day.
Josiah Crowley seemed to think he was legit.
Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute. Me? I think ESP is a lot of J-U-N-K.
Where did that barred bounce game that's in the parlor come from? Do you know?
Emily says Josiah Crowley brought it in one day and just left it. Said it was so guests, as in him, would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Does the miniature golf course that's out back belong to the inn?
No, that was Josiah Crowley's. Way I hear, he built it himself.
Was it open to the public?
Nope, it was just his own private little course. Can you imagine? Wish I had money to throw around like that.
Yeah, same.
What was Emily's mom's middle name? Do you remember?
Course I do. It was... Oh, piffle. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It was... It'll pop into this feeble brain of mine one of these days. Why don't you just go ask Emily?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Don't take any wooden nickels.
Let's go see about the game and then go talk to Emily after. There it is. So I'm gonna save here again. Yes. Don't want to waste a whole lot of money. Okay, so we gotta get this guy to this girl. And then these two need to get together, and then these and these two. And it did say that they would keep on going until they hit something. So let's see, this one has a clear path here because we just move him here and then here, and that'll be that. This one does not have a clear path here yet, but if we move this guy here, then he will get there. And then this guy, when this guy is here, let's see. Huh, actually, getting this guy to over here, I mean, this obviously is going to happen very easily, unless I gotta get him to this side. Maybe I do. So I think I'm going to assume that this means that I have to get him over here. And this means that I have to get him either here or here. And he's gotta go here. And he's gotta go here or here. So let's see. If he's here, and if he's here, yeah, he will be here then. Yeah, obviously he can get there easily enough because we just go this way, then this way, and this way. But it's kind of him I'm thinking about here now. So if he's here, he'd go here, 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 and then all the way over here. Right, so that doesn't work. What about here? No, that doesn't work either. No, So we have to position these guys in some kind of a way to help him get here. So how can I do that? Oh, I can leave him here. Okay, cool. So he goes here, and he goes here. And then which one of these am I going to move first? Doesn't really matter. I mean, he goes here, and then he goes... Oh, is he going to keep... He is, isn't he? If I do that, he's going to do... Yeah, and we don't want him to do that, actually. Okay, so this doesn't quite work the way I thought. I thought the wrong guy would stop over here, but apparently that doesn't quite happen like that. Let's see. Can I still get this guy over here? Up here? No, that doesn't work. Do I have like a reset button here anywhere? No, I don't. That's why the save thing is such a good one. If I go up here, then here, no, that won't do. That won't do either. I think I am going to need to reset this. So I'm going to need to load this one. Yes, please. So, we gotta somehow use him to help him get here. Let's see, can I? Is it still going to be fine if I move him here? Yes, because he will be here. Okay, cool. So if I move him here, then that'll stop him here, and yes. Oh, but I can't, obviously I can't get him here. He'll go all the way down here, and that won't be useful. Okay, so... Can I somehow... Oh... This will work, right? Because... Yeah, and then he's just gotta go here. And then this happens. And this and that. Keen. Okay. So, we've got Pony and Keen. And then let's go talk to Emily.
Hi, Nancy.
What was your mother's middle name?
Lois. Why?
Oh, just curious.
Okay, Lois.
Is the clock in the parlor the one Josiah gave you?
Yes. I don't know why he gave it to us. It's never worked, and nobody can open it to find out why.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
So Pony, Keen, and Lois. And where was the bed again? There. Omar has 4 letters. So Omar, Lois, Pony, and Keen. And what order did they need to be in again? Let's see. Has Nancy made any notes about it? Omar, Lois. Okay.
I'm finished with that.
So yeah, that was Lois. That was Pony. And that was Omar.
Check.
And that was Keen.
Check.
Are these in the correct order? Is it Keen, Omar, Pony, and Lois? I think it is. So Keen, Omar, Pony, Lois. Let's go do that. Oh. This is where I needed to go, right? Yes. So Keen. Omar. Pony. Lois. Got it. Cool. So, wow. Okay, there's like a domino puzzle. So that's gotta be 5, right? Do I just need to put these in? Yes, I do need to put these in correct places. So I need one that's got a 5 here. Do we only have one that has a 5? I think we do. And then I need one that has a 2. We've only got one that's got a 2. And then over here is where we've got choices. No, do we only have one that has a 6? Well, this is maybe a bit easier than I thought it would be. I thought we'd have like multiples of, you know, that have the same. Oh. Is this where we need the mirrors? Do we need to do that every time? We do, don't we? No, now we just gotta pull that when we're ready. Okay. So this is where we need the mirrors. I was wondering why it was giving us the mirrors, but obviously we gotta use them here somehow.
I wonder what goes here.
Could it be a mirror?
I can't get it out.
Can you like adjust the angle or anything? No. Okay, so this is going to be once again more simple than I thought it would be. We just need to get the mirrors and they'll automatically go into the right kind of angle. Freshwater fish of the Midwest. Yellow perch. Shallow water minnows. Walleye. Deep, clear water earthworm. Red deer. Deep, clear water grubs. Smallmouth bass. Grass beds and grubs. Largemouth bass, grass beds and minnows. Catfish, rocky waters and earthworms. Okay, so I guess we're going to need that at some point.
Something about this clock reminds me of the poem I saw at the mini golf course.
Oh, the phases of the moon, huh? Oh, is this where the numbers? Oh. It's 1242827. Can I? I don't understand. Oh. 1 2 4 oh 2 8 2 7. Got another mirror. How many mirrors are there? That's just a fish. Okay, so that's that looked at. There's another place to put a mirror there, but I can't interact with it. Oh, I needed to get closer. So there's one. Nothing I can interact with here. There's another place to put a mirror in. Do we have mirrors in all the four corners? this one. This one. We need one more mirror. Okay. So the fourth and final mirror. I wonder where that's going to be. Is there anything? So there's a fish mounted on the wall. It looks like that. Is it one of the fish over here? Is it it was kind of stubby or like it wasn't sleek like this or this. It was kind of like this, wasn't it? Is it the largemouth bass or is it the smallmouth bass? I don't know, it kind of looks like one of them, doesn't it? Tail like that, and these like this. I wonder if this even matters, you know, what kind of a fish it is. Is it the largemouth one? If I had to guess, because at least in these pictures, the largemouth one has kind of like, this is bigger on it than on this one, and I don't think this was quite this small on the one on the wall, so I'm thinking maybe it was a largemouth bass. Yeah. Anyway, I don't seem to be able to interact with the stuff under the table. What's under that there? I don't think I can interact with that either. So there's nothing else to interact with here? No. I guess
A
it's...
radiometer. Keen.
Oh. I guess they're... Oh, is that why we need the beams of light? That leads to somewhere. And I kind of think it's also time to end the episode. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything here. I guess we should probably start the next episode by reading Nancy's case journal. Or maybe I'll just read it here to end this episode with. My father's phone number, and the phone number for Bess. And George, since she's always over there. Dad's rules of the road. Watch the fuel gauge so I don't run out of gas. Avoid potholes so I don't get a flat. Use the spare to change the tire if I do get a flat. And never ever ever drive without a spare. Find a gas station and get the tire fixed pronto. Jane Willoughby, Emily's guardian, seems nice enough, but I get the feeling she doesn't know much about running a restaurant. It makes me wonder why Gloria, Emily's mom, chose her to be Emily's guardian. The stove in the kitchen exploded just as Emily was showing me her mom's jewelry, and now the jewelry's missing. Someone must have stolen it while the fire department was here, but who? I was with Emily out on the front porch most of the time, so it could have been anyone. Emily wants me to go to the Main Street Bank and talk to Jim Archer to find out if the jewelry that was stolen this morning was insured. The stock market crash has made some banks close. It'll be interesting to see how his bank is doing. Emily told me this old man named Josiah Crowley said he was going to leave her and her mom a lot of money, but when he died, an alleged ESB expert named Richard Topham inherited everything instead, even Josiah's house. Could Topham have forged Josiah's will? Could the real will still be somewhere in that house, just waiting to be found? Richard Topham did somehow know my name before I got a chance to tell him, but if he really can read minds, he would have kicked me out because I kind of think he's a pompous, conceited windbag. Well, that's because he is. Richard Topham has a very loud cat that won't stop meowing unless and until you give him his favorite toy. According to Emily, Josiah Crowley would always say time will tell when the subject of his will came up, and he seems to have left a trail of clocks behind him. Could one or all of them somehow hold the key to the location of his will? Ah, is that what we're going to find when we put all the mirrors in position and pull the lever? I found and kept a mirror that was in a clock that Josiah left behind. Did he put the mirror there? If so, why? I found a notebook at Richard Topham's that contains a lot of reminders that Josiah wrote to himself. The bad news is they don't seem to make much sense. But with any luck, the more I learn about Josiah, the more sense they will make. Let's see. Oh, this is the moon poem. There's a strange poem on the booth at the miniature golf course. I'm pretty sure Josiah left it there. What I'm not sure about is why. Yeah, we already figured that out. In the parlor, there's a game named Bard Bounce. Apparently, Josiah Crowley created it and donated it to the inn. Emily says her mom's middle name was Lois. Dad asked me to pick up something for him at Tubby Telegrams. Don't forget. So an interesting article about a horse called Hans, who could supposedly do arithmetic. It turned out that the people around him were giving him the answers without realizing it. I'll have to remember that the next time I take an oral quiz. Oh. Am I going to have to remember it in the game somehow? I've kind of already figured it.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I thought so. We already know what to do with them, but we haven't put them all into position. Poem done.
That's done.
4 questions done.
I'm finished with that.
Puzzle solved.
Check.
Josiah's things and look for his will.
I'm finished with that.
The answer on that logic test.
That's done.
The receipt I found blowing around outside.
Can't check that off yet.
I mean, we did find out what it's for. It's for the appraisal of a key. But, yeah. Walk over to Josiah Crowley's old house, meet this Richard Topham guy, and try to find out why Josiah willed everything to him instead of to Emily and her mom.
Check.
Go into town and meet Jim Archer, the banker, and find out whether the jewelry that was stolen was insured. Talk to Emily and find out why she invited me to the inn.
Check.
Note to self, when a task has been completed, remember to check it off.
I'm finished with that.
Alright, so maybe in the next episode we'll finally make it into town. We'll see. I was just thinking that I don't want to waste money on buying extra gas. You know, driving around needlessly. So I think I've done everything I can do here now. And probably the next step is going to be going into town, right? So I'm ending this episode here, and as I said, in the next one we will probably make it into town and go see some people there. But for now, thank you so much for watching and spending a little of your time with me here today. It was lovely to have you. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.